Winter is here, so it's a good time for us to start talking about how to winterize your sprinkler system, particularly your backflow device. Every sprinkler system has a backflow device, and a backflow device keeps the water from going backwards into your water supply. Now, two of the most common backflow devices that are installed above grade are a PVB, pressure vacuum breaker, or an RPZ, or reduced pressure zone, reduced pressure backflow. These are the two most common backflows that are installed above the grade, and that's where they're supposed to be installed. And because they are installed above grade, they are exposed to all the elements, and that includes, during the wintertime, freezing weather. We've got this 2-inch RPZ right here that we've got to get insulated and got to get covered up. That way it doesn't freeze and break. Because let me show you what happens when you don't insulate one and you get some freezing weather. This is what happens to your backflow device if you don't either drain it or get it insulated and covered up in some kind of way. You see this fitting right here, totally cracked. And then let me show you this. Even the shutoff valves, the ball valves to this RPZ, you see that crack right there? This one cracked the exact same way. That water in there froze and expanded so much, cracked the metal part, cracked the PVC. This is really an expensive repair, and it's something I wish we would have gotten taken care of before we got into that freezing weather. Now, when it comes to winterizing the backflow device on your sprinkler system, there are several different things you want to consider and think about. One is you want to think about your location, where you live. If you're going to be turning your sprinkler system off as soon as it starts getting cold because it just snows all winter or it stays below freezing for pretty much all winter, if the backflow was installed where you can take it out, you can actually shut the water off, take your backflow out, cap it off, and that way no water is going to be running through it. And if you want your entire system blown out, you can have somebody come with a big air compressor, blow all the water out, and that way no water is in the piping, your backflow, anything that can freeze and expand and really do some damage to your sprinkler system. But if you live in the south where you may get a cold front come through and it's cold for a few days and then it's gone and you're still watering through the winter, there are some options for you to winterize too. I'm going to show you here with this RPZ that we've got to cover up today. Now, there are several different things we can do to insulate this RPZ. One of the things, we could buy some insulated tape and wrap all the pipe and wrap all the backflow device. Or sometimes we'll just buy some regular insulation you see in a house or in a building, and we'll wrap it all the way around this and tape it all up, and that does insulate it pretty good. But one of the best options that's out there is to buy some sort of insulated cover that you just slide straight over it. If you ever need to get to this backflow device to shut it off or do any work on it, you can take the cover on and off really easy. We've got a backflow cover from Redford Supply that we're going to use on this RPZ today. Very simple to install, and it's going to give us the insulation we need to keep this RPZ protected. Is it's got this Velcro on the bottom side, and so I can go in here and seal this completely off down here around that pipe, and now this is completely sealed down here at the bottom. Now, you may decide to use a combination of all three, using some insulated tape, some extra installation, and then put an insulated cover over it, and that'll keep it protected from the harsh cold weather.